firstly, Minister, I would like to thank you for Amendments 9 and 14, which have been introduced, which do go to meet generally those objectives of the previous amendments submitted in the names of myself and Deputy Duffy. And I think what that shows is that if parties and members are willing to work with the Minister in improving this legislation and are really committed to delivering housing at scale that's affordable, that's well designed and that's badly needed out there, the Minister is willing to work with you as well. And I just comment on the role that the committee played in this. We met several times. We met 5 or 6 sessions when we looked at the pre-legislative scrutiny report on this. And we had in many witnesses from approved housing bodies, the CCMA, the Housing Agency, the LDA. And I asked each of those witnesses were they satisfied with this bill as was presented, the general scheme, and they said that they were. And they're right at the forefront of delivery of housing and have been for many years. And today we see amendments being introduced now on public-private partnerships, and Deputy Boyd-Barrett talks about ideology. So what we're saying is here there should be no private investment to produce housing in this country. That's ridiculous. That is an ideology, and it won't work. And of course you need investment, and you need that private investment to produce housing. And we've introduced where we bring in that with a limited equity return on the cost rental, because that's the model that works. And it's spoofed to come in here and say that that's what should be done. And I hear Deputy O'Brien talk about it. The public-private partnership is not a model to be used. So that's his line this week, that that's not the right model. Last week, it was the Land Development Agency shouldn't be involved in delivering housing. That's what he said at the committee stage there. So we direct the Land Development Agency away from delivering housing. So we have no private investment, we have no public-private partnership. The LDA don't build houses. It's the local authority and the approved housing bodies, I think is what he said. This week in Bray, Wicklow Sinn Féin members voted against a local authority-led affordable housing body scheme. 18 units, badly needed in the town. I get phone calls and emails constantly from people asking me when these houses are going to be delivered. And I worked on this from the start. I was councillor at the time. And it was brought before the council at Part 8, and Sinn Féin voted against it. And I know they're voting against other local authority housing and affordable housing schemes across. I know in your own minister, in your own constituency, Minister. So I don't think Sinn Féin want to deliver housing at all. I think they want to delay the delivery of housing, because the more delay there is, the better it is for them. And I think they need to be more honest with people, and they need to be more honest in this chamber. Thank you. That's Ken Crowley.